Good afternoon, friends. I'm Dr. Ajay Shah, bringing you another Facebook Live. This is segment number 27 on weight loss. I've done 26 segments. They're already on YouTube. So please watch all the segments. Start with segment 1 and watch all 27 segments. If you really want to lose weight, you need to watch all 26 segments and watch today's segment. Please share on your page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before we start, let me tell you a membership which I highly recommend, and that's PBNSG membership. PBNSG membership. That membership is a very, very cost-effective way of learning how to eat whole food, plant-based, no oil diet. There are lots of recipes, lots of lectures, lots of recommendations. So try PBNSG membership. If you just Google PBNSG, you will find how to become a member. Recently, I was listening to Doug Lyle's talk. Doug Lyle is a psychologist from True North Center in Santa Barbara, California. Uh, Doug Lyle actually has been very, very popular on YouTube. Chef AJ has brought him many, many times. He was also actually into Forks Over Knives and many other documentaries. He is also the author of Pleasure Trap, one of the best books if you want to learn about emotions of eating. Again, Doug Lyle. Doug Lyle actually explained that there are three types of people. There are people who have skinny jeans, there are people who have average genes, and there are people who have hefty genes. Genes in terms of gaining weight, tendency towards gaining weight. People who are skinny gene, when they eat, they still stay skinny. Obviously, if they eat too much food, they will get obese also. Average gene is in between, and hefty gene are the people who, even with a smaller amount of calories food, they actually will become obese. So figure out what kind of genes you are dealing with yourself, whether you are skinny gene, average gene, or hefty gene. If you are hefty gene, you obviously have to be very, very careful of how calorie dense food you eat. If you're skinny gene, you may have some room in terms of making some minor errors, but even skinny gene people can get obese. Um, there was also another concept of this pleasure seeking behavior that also came from Doug Lyle's lecture, that as human, or even for that sake, animals, as humans, we all have pleasure seeking behavior. And when those certain pleasure seeking activities happen, our dopamine level goes up in the brain, dopamine centers light up, and we actually feel good. So, many times food becomes the pleasure seeking action. And a lot of people get that dopamine surge with certain food items, particularly high calorie dense food, sugar and salt and oil, and high calorie dense food. We also get a dopamine surge when we get a like on our Facebook post, when we get a thumbs up on our YouTube video. So again, there are various ways of dopamine surge happening. If you want to lose weight, you need to cut down on emotional eating. Emotional eating is a very, very, very common reason people are not able to lose weight. Stress is ubiquitous. Everybody gets stressed every day, including myself. People who reach out to unhealthy food, calorie dense food, because of the emotion, because of the stress, they will never be able to lose weight and they will never be able to maintain the weight loss. So that way, how to overcome this emotional eating. In my previous segments, I've given you tips how you can avoid emotional eating. Please watch those segments. But also, I want you to have other ways of having dopamine spike. And the way you can spike your dopamine is by exercise, by posting a good post on Facebook, which is useful to the society, by posting a good video, which is useful to the society, and getting like and thumbs up, by volunteering, by serving people, by having a gratitude to other people, and also any kind of activity which is healthy activity. So always increase your dopamine by having healthful activities instead of falling into mindless eating. Uh, I also have a understanding that the concept of daily dose, DOSE, D for dopamine, which we already just covered, O for oxytocin. People who maintain their oxytocin level high, they have a high chance of losing weight, high chance of getting happy, and high chance of maintaining the weight loss. And the way you can actually keep your oxytocin high is by hugs and handshakes. So when you hug people, when you even with the sexual activity, oxytocin level goes up. So increase your oxytocin level. Also increase the serotonin level. People who have a adequate serotonin in their synapses and brain, they're happier, they have a less chance of getting depression. People who have a high serotonin or optimal serotonin level, they actually have a high chance of weight loss and high chance of maintenance of weight loss. And the way you can keep your serotonin level high is by meditation, by sauna, by completing to-do lists, and also by exercise and by many other healthy activities. And E is for endorphin. Endorphin can go up with a vigorous exercise. So when you have this daily dose, D for dopamine. Dopamine actually also goes up when you finish the to-do list. When you finish the to-do list, your dopamine level goes up. So DOSE to lose weight. D for dopamine, O for oxytocin, S for serotonin, E for endorphin. So have a daily dose if you want to lose weight. The reason I'm explaining you about all this thing beyond what you should be eating is because weight loss is much more than what we just eat. Weight loss actually is a very, very comprehensive, holistic approach. Only food, a focus on only food will not get you to the weight loss. You need to focus on all six pillars of healthy lifestyle, including stress management. And that's where this daily dose, DOSE, will come in. Uh, I've done segment one, two, and three, and I cover the concept of creating a healthful environment. So, have you cleaned out your pantry? Have you cleaned out your refrigerator? If you want to lose weight, you need to create an environment where you will be eating a low calorie dense food. That means throwing out all processed food, throwing out all the fried food, throwing out all the packaged food, throwing out even all the breakfast cereals. So have you cleaned out your refrigerator and your pantry? Please watch the video on how to clean out your pantry, how to clean out your refrigerator. It's already available on YouTube, so please watch that video. There's also another thing I want you to understand that we all as human are prone to addiction. We have all different kind of addictions. Some people are addicted to food. Some people are addicted to alcohol. Some people are addicted to drugs. Some people are addicted to sex and porn. Some people are addicted to smoking. Some people are addicted to shopping. So we all are prone to addiction. Some people are addicted to their phone, like almost I am. So everybody is addicted. Everybody has a everybody has a possibility of getting addicted, and that's where you need to know what addictions you have. The good thing is when you have any addiction, if you take a break from it, by day five, actually it start to get extremely easier. So just any addiction you have, try to have 5 days without that addiction, and your addiction will almost start to go away. By day 21, addiction is almost gone, and by day 60, you pretty much are done with the addiction. Obviously, lifelong you have to watch out for certain cues so you don't fall back into the addiction. But by 21, by day 60, most of the addictions are gone. Actually, as I learned from Chef AJ, the addiction to the sugar takes almost 3 to 4 weeks, and addiction to the fat, oil, actually almost take 2 to 3 months. So again, food addiction many times is as intense and as serious as addiction to drugs, alcohol, and smoking. There are a lot of people who are food addict, and they don't even realize how much addiction they have with the food. So if you are food addict, try to have holiday or try to have a break from that food item for 5 days, and it will get easier and easier. The reason I'm explaining you this thing is because uh, food addiction is one of the major reasons for obesity and being overweight. So try to overcome food addiction as much as possible. As I also watch more videos and read more books and articles and blogs, I also realized that in America, red meat consumption has kind of stabilized, or if anything, slightly has gone down. But on the other hand, chicken consumption has, or poultry consumption has significantly gone up. Over last 50 to 100 years, chicken consumption almost has doubled. So a lot of people are eating now chicken or white meat instead of red meat. Again, chicken brings the same issues with red meat brings. Chicken being a animal product has many issues, and we will cover what are the issues with animal product as we go in today's live. I also am understanding and being concerned that there are more and more food delivery service available now. For example, Uber Eat or DoorDash or many of the pizza places which deliver the food at home. And that has become a major issue. Most of the time, restaurant food is calorie dense food with lots of salt, oil, and sugar. And now that the restaurant food can be delivered to your house, a lot of people are eating unhealthy food at house. The best thing is to cook yourself so you know what goes in your dinner, what goes in your lunch, what goes in your breakfast. Now that these food delivery services are available, many Americans are eating restaurant food, which in my opinion is going to be very difficult in terms of preventing this obesity epidemic. So, I want you to use once in a while this food delivery service, including Uber Eat and DoorDash, but try to cook at home yourself as much as possible. There was also another question on Facebook that a person has a psoriasis and can lifestyle changes can help. Yes, definitely. Psoriasis being an autoimmune disease, lifestyle plays a large role. And eating whole food, plant-based, no oil diet and having no dairy and no processed food and no animal products will cut down the psoriasis, skin flare-ups, and many other psoriasis issues, including joint pains. So if you have psoriasis, going on a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, uh, with no processed food, no animal products, no dairy will definitely help you to control your psoriasis. Um, there was also another question of water only fasting. Water only fasting is one of the important weapon or a tool you have in succeeding in weight loss. Water only fasting not only help you to lose weight, but has many other benefits. Water only fasting actually has shown to increase the lifespan. That means you live longer. Water only fasting has shown to cause clearance of precancerous cells and preventing many cancers. Water only fasting has shown to cause autophagy, where it clears out certain dead organelles or parts of the cells. It also has shown to cause mitophagy, where all dead mitochondria are removed and new mitochondria are made. Water only fasting also has shown to benefit in people who have early Alzheimer's disease. Water only fasting also has shown to prevent diabetes and pre-diabetes. Water only has fasting also has shown to cause healthy ketosis. I know ketosis and keto diet has been in big fashion right now, but if you want to get into ketosis in a healthy way, water only fasting is a good tool to get into ketosis in a healthy way. Water only fasting also helps the microbiome, which is the bacteria in our colon. Water only fasting also helps autoimmune disease. Water only fasting only helps depression. Water only fasting also improves sleep. So water only fasting has many benefits. You can easily do 24-hour water only fasting, particularly if you are not on certain medications, including insulin. Make sure you check with your doctor before you go on water only fasting. If you do 2, 3, 4, or 5 days of water only fasting, there are more benefits, but you need medical supervision. So make sure you do water only fasting under medical supervision. True North Health Center in California actually can provide you supervised water only fasting as long as 3 weeks. It's very cost effective program. You actually stay there. They have a almost like a hotel type facility where you stay in your room and you do water only fasting. They check your vitals, including blood pressure and your pulse every few hours. They do even certain lab blood work to make sure that it's safe to continue water only fasting. And they also actually post fasting, they also gradually introduce certain type of food to make sure it's a safe to restart feeding after water only fasting. So True North again has a good program to do water only fasting. True North is managed and run by Dr. Alan Goldhammer. Alan Goldhammer has many YouTube videos. He has one video with Rich Roll, the person on YouTube who's very famous podcaster, Rich Roll, with Alan Goldhammer. That video is about 2.5 hour long, has been watched 1.4 million times. It's worth watching Rich Roll's video with Alan Goldhammer on water only fasting. Um, As we talk about this weight loss, people ask me how quickly and how much weight I can quickly lose. People have unrealistic expectations. People want to lose 10, 15, 20 pounds in a month. That's just not possible and that's just not healthy. Typical weight loss pace should be anywhere from 1 to 2 pounds per week. And actually, even 2 pounds per month is a very good pace. 2 pounds per month is 25 pounds a year, which is very good pace. When Chef AJ lost her weight, she did about 2 pounds per month. So if you do 2 pounds per month consistently, you will get to your goal before even you know it. And let me tell you, it's not that easy to lose 2 pounds per month. If you lose 1 pound per week, for 1 year, you are actually doing better than 99.9% of people. 1 pound per week for 1 year is extremely difficult. So I want you to set some realistic goal. Realistic goal. Don't be going on a fad diet, keto diet, starvation diet, going on a hunger, not eating adequate calories is not healthy. If you do that, you will lose not just the fat, but you will lose a lot of muscle, you will get very weak, and you will have a lot of health complications. So be realistic about your weight loss. 1 pound a week is a good pace. If you are 300, 400 pounds, you may lose 2 pounds a week. But even if you lose 2 pounds a month, that's a very good pace. Again, if you are serious about weight loss, one recommendation I can give you is stop eating nuts. People who are whole food, plant-based, no oil, they think that nuts are healthy. Nuts are healthy, but they are very calorie dense food, and they pack almost 2,800 to 3,000 calorie per pound. So if you are in serious business of losing weight, try to avoid nuts. Definitely not more than 1 ounce of nuts. I'm very, I like my nuts, I like my cashews, I like my walnuts, but I need to lose 15, 20 pounds and I need to stop eating nuts completely. People worry about getting adequate omega 3. You can get adequate omega 3 by just 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. That's all you need. If you are not eating any oil and if your omega 6 from the vegetable oil is low, you don't need that much omega 3. So if you are eating whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, no processed food diet, you don't need more than 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaxseed every day, and you definitely don't need nuts. Chef AJ does not take any nuts, and she is one of the most successful person in maintenance of weight loss. Many of you have watched Chef AJ's video. She looks beautiful. She looks lean. She looks healthy, and she does not eat any nuts. Uh, she also, as I understand, does not take that much seeds. Also, I don't think she takes even flaxseed. And she checks her omega 6, omega 3 ratio once a year, and her ratio is always optimal. So, again, don't worry about eating nuts. Nuts are good once you become lean. First goal is to become lean and then add very small amount of nuts. There was also another question about having a confidence in terms of losing weight. Let me tell you one thing. Before you start on the journey of weight loss, you have to have confidence that you will be able to lose weight. You have to have that optimism that you will be able to lose weight. If you start without any confidence, if you start with no optimistic feeling, you will never be able to lose weight. So have a mindset where you know that you will be losing weight if you do certain things, particularly if you follow my program. So have optimism to lose weight, have a confidence that you will lose weight. And let me tell you, if you follow my program, you will lose weight and you will get healthier and you will live long. There's also a book which I want you to read or at least uh, watch on YouTube by the author, some videos on YouTube by the author, and that book is Mindset. And in that book, Carol Dweck, an author, explains about fixed mindset and growth mindset. And I want you to have a growth mindset. So if you have time, reach out to YouTube and just write mindset, Carol Dweck, and you will get a lot of interviews with the author, and you will start to understand what is a fixed mindset and what is a growth mindset. The reason I'm telling you all these things into weight loss seminar is because all these things are important to lose weight. If you rely only on what you're going to eat and not take care of all other things of healthy lifestyle, you will not be able to lose weight. Creating a strong mind, creating a growth mindset, creating a daily routine, managing stress, adequately sleeping, exercising, relationship, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, all those things are very important when it comes down to losing weight. Uh, I also want you to start watching Chef AJ's video. I also want you to consider Noom app. Noom app is a good app, Noom. I also want you to watch some videos from Engine Strong with Rip Els's team. I also want you to watch some videos by Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, PCRM, Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. They also have some good video. They have a live, I believe, every Wednesday. I also want you to watch all the videos by Joe Furman. That's how I started 4 years ago with Joe Furman's PBS seminar. Joe Furman. I also wanted to watch videos by McDougall. There are many, and Brenda Davis also. Brenda Davis also. So there are many people who you can follow to learn how to eat healthy and how to be a healthy person, including all 6 pillars of healthy lifestyle. So again, watch those videos. Actually, I almost request you to watch 15 to 30 minutes every day about these learning videos. If you're watching my Facebook Live and if you're watching my YouTube videos, you will get summary of a lot of these talks, summary of a lot of these books. But if you want to explore yourself, please do it at least 15 to 30 minutes every day. But let me tell you, I will be teaching you everything all these big people are teaching on a regular basis on YouTube, on Facebook, and many other books and articles and seminars. Um, um, if you are obese or overweight and if you have diabetes, there are certain medications which actually help you lose weight. So make sure you talk to your doctor that there are medications which will help you to manage the diabetes, also help you lose weight. Metformin is one of them. Some of the other newer diabetic medications actually not only control the sugar but also help you lose weight. So again, make sure if you're diabetes, talk to your doctor which medications will help you lose weight, which in the long run will help you to reverse the diabetes. Same thing goes for pre-diabetes. If you're pre-diabetes, taking metformin or glucophage, metformin type drug will prevent the progression to diabetes and will actually also help to lose weight. I am on metformin myself. I was pre-diabetic 5 years ago. I've reversed it now, but I still have maintained taking metformin every day. Um, So I'm going to stop here. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask questions or comment. Please share on your page. This will be on YouTube in an hour or two, so please watch it on YouTube and again. Watch segment one if you have not watched on YouTube, Healthy Living with Dr. Ajay Shah. Watch all the segments, watch other videos. Uh, I will be doing a I will be doing a seminar Tuesday night for a plant-based coach. Her name is Stephanie. She'll be doing Tuesday evening. I'll see if I can have that live on my page also, so you can watch. That will be 1 hour long, pretty much covering everything I covered in 4 hours last Sunday, summarizing everything in 1 hour. So that will be a good one to stay tuned on Tuesday night. I'll update you as we go. Thank you. Have a great afternoon. Eat healthy. Exercise tonight. Do some meditation. Spend time with your spouse and your family. Sit in the sauna if you have access to, and sleep early tonight and sleep well. Thank you very much, and see you again soon.